Hello, welcome to Just Go With It. My name is Ben. That is Jared. We got finished watching Garfield. Not the new one, because that's not out yet, but the old stupid one.
Yes, with
I,
Bill Murray
I
as
just called it the
Garfield
stupid
for
one,
some
so.
reason, because it is the stupid one. Um, so I randomly decided for us to watch this and review it because you, when we first started this channel, said at one point, like, we got to do like dumb movies too. Like, we should get drunk and watch Garfield with Bill Murray. And I was like, you don't think I'm going to remember this, but I'm going to remember it. And then, the new Garfield
It's
movie
like
was coming out.
5 months down the line, just like, we're watching Garfield. I'm like, okay.
Yep. So with the new Garfield coming out with Chris Pratt voicing Garfield, I thought we'd watch the other two that we grew up with Bill Murray voicing Garfield.
Yeah. So I remember this movie. Obviously, I was a kid when it came out,
hmm
2004. So
Yeah.
I was pretty young. I remember liking it when I was young. This time around, okay, I didn't hate it, but it was a very nothing movie.
It
I
is
was
very
like, oh,
nothing.
that's awful. But at the same time, I can't be like, I don't know. I can't point to it and be like, this is what happened. Because there was a lot of nothing and something happened like at the end, finally. I don't know. It felt very long for a very short movie.
It is such a bare bones nothing movie.
Yes.
Like nothing happens in this movie. And it's like there's one thing that happens that progresses the plot of the story, and you know what? I don't even care because it's spoilers. But who the frick cares?
This
So
is
there's one.
2004.
Odie gets captured by this like producer guy who wants a talented dog, and that's it. That's the plot of the movie. And Garfield has to save him, and it's like this is just the most stereotypical kids movie, like the most like this is the bare minimum you could do, and they did it.
Yeah, it felt very, like, summed it up perfectly, bare bones. There was no
Mm-hmm.
depth to it at all. Garfield, it's like, in the comics, he's kind of a lovable's the wrong word, but just a goofy kind of, I don't know, just douchebag.
Yeah, he's a
you know?
cat. He is
Yeah,
the
very
perfect
much a cat.
epitome of a cat. It's like the cat owns you. You don't own the cat. That's kind of what the personality type of a cat is. So
Yeah,
I don't know. It's just like they took the famous things from the comic and they were just like, here you go. Like literally first line of the movie. I hate Mondays. And I was like, oh my God, here we
well,
go.
yeah, of course they gotta put that in there. Of
Yeah,
course.
yeah. But
It was, I
oh
don't
my
know.
gosh.
So, one of the first things we noticed was, okay, it is 2004, but the animation was rough in places.
It's very rough.
Simple
Yeah.
things like the color grading on Garfield. He was so much more brighter and vibrant than everything around him.
Yeah.
He was clearly just on top of like the plate of like the filming. So like
hmm
you could tell that he wasn't like comped in well. Um the animation itself wasn't bad. It's 2004. But
hmm
just like the comp and the actually meshing him into the film was not done well.
Yeah. I just want to know how the heck they got Bill Murray to do this. Like,
Okay, to be fair, he did an amazing job for what it was. I think
yeah.
honestly, I think his his sort of sarcastic tone and style, you,
hmm
you hear a lot in Ghostbusters. I kept thinking the whole time, this is just Ghostbusters, but Garfield. It's like the same character, but just as a cat. Like it
Yeah. Yeah.
really, really is. But honestly, I think he did really well as Garfield.
Yeah.
Despite all the pitfalls and the writing and stuff like that, like just his sarcasm and like his just the sort of life he brought to the character in a unique way, I felt like it fit. Obviously, the writing was not great.
hmm
The actual like dialogue was like oof in places, but you know, for what it was, he did good. And we did notice that for some reason, some of the dubbing over, it would get really weird at times.
Yeah. It would get like robotic sounding. It was really strange.
I'm like, why? Like you this is a movie. Like surely somebody heard that and went, "Oh, that's weird," and like would re did he do this all in like one take? Like, well, we paid him. We can't. It's too expensive to get back in to fix this.
Probably.
And like they had like just did it all in one take. I
Yeah,
don't know. Like
but
some it was weird, just
yeah,
weird in places.
and I mean, like, the other things. I thought John was okay. I thought, I mean, I liked his actor as him. Liz, she's cute. She does, she fits Liz, and then Odie. Odie's adorable. So, but
Yes,
it's weird how they made Odie just like a real dog and not like, an animated one
I mean
because he's
I
like just
get
as animated and funky looking in the
yeah,
comics.
I get why Garfield because he has to like talk and everything as he does in the comics. But I'm right there with you. They should have also animated Odie. And
Yeah.
I feel like they went a little too far with Garfield's animations. Like he's dancing, he's like jumping around, he's doing all this stuff, and I'm like, I think they were doing too much at times.
Yeah.
It's like I get it. Like he's supposed to be this fun, just having a good time dude, but he's
Yeah.
also like a fat cat. Why is he dancing around and like doing splits and jumping and crawling up vents like all Mission Impossible style? Like how I even said in the movie, I'm like, how is this fat cat that can hardly jump up on the bed now bouncing around like surfing down these railings with perfection? I'm like,
Yeah.
I get it, it's a kids movie, but some of this just not make sense.
Um, yeah. I don't really have much to say about this movie besides just I didn't like it. It's like I remember a lot of it. I think I remember more from the second one. I feel like I watched that one more growing up,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't know. This movie's just, it's nothing. It's not funny, really. It's not, you know, there's some little moments, but it doesn't give much.
Yeah,
Like I said before.
there was some dark humor in
There
places.
wasn't the one part. The one part's the only part I can remember with the shoelace joke.
Well, he
That
he
was
also
kind of,
like
yeah.
jumped up the lady's skirt. What'd he say? Like, catching her right
Oh
on the
yeah.
fanny or something like that. I don't remember what he
Something
said,
like that. Yeah,
but it
your
was
moo or
like,
something.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, catch her right in your moo and he's just like
Yeah.
right up there. I'm like, oh, and then at one point he's like, he made a suicide joke. I was like,
Yeah.
okay, that would not fly nowadays. It's not in a
Oh my
kids movie. It
gosh.
wouldn't. Holy cow!
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Um
Again, I feel like this is a movie where I feel like they went, oh, it's a kids movie. That's not an excuse. There are plenty of kids
yeah.
movies that are good.
Yeah. And
Like,
I mean this was 2004. So like this was the same year I think like The Incredibles came out, you know?
mm-hmm.
Or and like right around the same time as like Finding Nemo and stuff. It's
Yeah.
like you got top tier stuff like that and then you get Garfield. Or
See,
wait, Shrek 2 came out in 2004. There you go.
oh
Top
my
tier
goodness. Oh my
animation.
good. Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
See, I think we keep saying it's a kids movie, and I think that classification needs to go away. I think it should be family movies.
Yeah.
But when it's bad like this, only kids are going to sit there.
Yeah.
So I see why it's called a kids movie.
Yeah.
Even if I hate that distinction, it's so annoying. Here's the thing:
So,
I actually read Garfield comics growing up,
yeah.
so like I liked Garfield, and I can't be like I was disappointed in this because it's not a new movie by any means, but I was disappointed in this.
I know. I hope the newer movie, I don't know. I want to see that eventually. We need
Yeah,
to watch a trailer for that. I don't think we've watched a trailer for it. So,
I mean I've seen trailers. I don't think we've watched it on the channel though.
okay. But yeah, I do want to see that. But I'm ready to go ahead and say worth your time and rate it because there's not really anything spoiler to
Yeah,
talk
okay,
about.
worth your time? No,
Yeah, I'm with you. Not worth your time. Even
I
though
mean
it's only like an hour and 10 minutes.
it's not bad, but it's just so nothing that you're just like, why? I could be
Watch
doing
Shrek 2.
something different. Put it on if like you're watching dishes. No, don't even do that. Put on something better while you're washing dishes. Like, like come on, don't do that to yourself.
Yeah. Um,
Oh my
and then
goodness.
a rating, I'd honestly give this a 2. So,
Yeah. Here's the thing. What do we rate Avatar?
Avatar. Oh God.
Because here's the thing. This
I
did stick to the source material.
Yeah, I probably gave Avatar a 1, so I'll give this a 2. Yeah,
Okay, okay. I don't know what we gave Avatar. Avatar was definitely like a one or even a zero. That's even possible. Probably not. But yeah, two. I'm right there with you at
2.
two.
Yeah,
At least stuck to
it's
the source
short.
material.
It's very short.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Again, not bad. Just a lot of unfinished. Felt like nothing.
yeah. It's not like they called him Garfield or something. Audie,
Adi, Garfield,
Garfield,
Gargamel.
Gargamel. Oh my god. So Benny, you ready to find out what we're
For the
watching next?
Smurfs. Okay, so I know we saw Planet of the Apes and Garfield. I don't know. I don't think you revealed the next series?
I
There's three
have
series we do. Oh, you
the
have.
the last series we're starting, my boy. We're starting Mad Max. I'm
Oh, okay.
excited. I've never seen these movies except for the newest one. Not the new one, but Fury Road. So I'm
Here's the
excited.
thing.
Yeah.
I have a hard time showing excitement for this because I'm not.
Yeah.
I
Understandable.
don't
I mean, you could
know.
like it, who's to
I
say?
could, but I don't know. I don't know.
But either way, Ben, I'm sorry. You're just gonna have to go with it.
Shut up.